We're good. What's up, everybody? How we doing? Wanted to go live very briefly here. We're still working out some technical things going on because with podcasts, there's a lot of technical things, and we have fun over here doing that. But I wanted to check in real quick Saturday, just briefly. This is more of like a test. It's not going to be an official thing. Um, I am Yes, because on Saturday afternoons, people should be out and doing their thing. But I wanted to do a test run here for about 5 minutes. I see that a lot is going on today. One of which is I see that Twitter's new CEO just sent her first tweet. And she says that, "Thank you, Elon Musk. I've long been inspired by your vision to create a brighter future. I'm excited to help bring this vision to Twitter and transform this business together." So I'm very interested to see what they're going to do because he's an interesting choice. And anybody who knows me knows that I don't like this. Well, it's okay to have your political opinions in general. Everybody can have their own opinions. But at a place like Twitter, if Elon comes in and makes things go certain one direction politically, and one side of the political spectrum is not happy, that's not a good thing in my opinion. Because if it's going to become this, he calls it like the everything app, which by the way, I think is interesting. I think that's interesting. I think everything app is interesting, but that's an interesting concept, but I don't know about it being for everyone because half of the world doesn't like it right now. So unless that gets fixed, it's not the application for everyone. Now, maybe Linda Yaccarino can help with this. Did I get her name right? Linda Yaccarino. I'm hopeful. It's a good sign that I can't tell where she is politically because I'm pretty good at that. And she's pretty tough. And props to Elon there because that may have something to do with the hire. She goes on to say, "I see I have some new followers." And then the eyeball emoji, waving hi emoji. "I'm not as prolific as Elon Musk, parentheses yet, but I'm just as committed to the future of this platform. Your feedback is vital to that future. I'm here for all of it. Let's keep the conversation going and build Twitter 2.0 all together." Okay, that's good. That's very like kind of, level. If Elon's going to be like a spark plug as he is with the politics and what he tweets, maybe she'll be like she can kind of offset that and be a little more neutral so we don't have people, lighting on fire about everything being tweeted. So I do think that's how I would expect her tweets to be honest. But I want to see what direction they take things here because back to the everything app and app for everyone. First of all, it's failing with that for everyone, but that could easily change because half the world's not happy. That's one. Two, the everything app is an interesting concept because right now things are kind of disorganized, and I know that Musk kind of likes to challenge Apple a little bit. He kind of challenges their platform, and if you take the concept of everything app, you can restructure things. Like we have all these apps right now. Like I have so many apps on my phone. I'm like swimming in apps. Like I am swimming in apps. One because I have ADD and I can't. It's just like chaos with the apps. So it's too many apps. It would be helpful if there was like one system for them and you could like put it all together so you actually don't need an app for everything. Like, remember the commercials, like an app for everything? Like, maybe we are realizing now we don't need an app for everything. So that's an interesting structure. And like a lot of people were kind of talking it down when he said everything. But that's because you can't imagine what that would be like. And with him, maybe something very different. So I would be curious. I would be curious what that's all about. Um, but those, I think that's the formula they're going to go to because he said that the other day, and that was important. Everything, everyone. He's got to work on the everyone though. This was a good first step. I mean, it feels like 3 out of 4 of the political tribes don't like her from the start, but that could change because the right and the far right were going off on Elon, or the left and the far left were going off on Elon, and the right and the far right were liking him. And so then he brought her in, and now you have the left, the far left, and the far right going off on her. So that could be good or bad. um, and things can change. They're going off her past in some things that she's done or said, which everyone does a lot of. But I'll be curious how that materializes within there. God, she got so many followers right away. So let's see what happens with that. Maybe Elon will not tweet as much. He'll go back to SpaceX and Tesla some more. He probably wants to do that. Like I wouldn't doubt that he's like wanting to get back there as quick as possible. And as I go along here, I'm just going to kind of take it as I go. It's been a while since I've been on this thing. I also want to make YouTube videos again, which I'm getting back into. But putting this up is quite the process for anybody that's ever done it. And you really have to do a lot of different things to make it work. And thankfully, I have people that I've hired to help me with those parts of it. So thank you. Thank you very much. And I can only go 10 minutes today, so we're going to cut it short here in a second, but they're probably going to be like 25, 30 minutes before it's said and done. There's a lot to say and a lot to talk about. But I just wanted to touch base as this test run and mention the new Twitter CEO. We will see what comes in the future. Launch Radio, more soon. Jeff Pilkington, signing off. Peace.